Alright, chat. You know the drill. Come up with the name. Come up with the name for our Antspur Rapier character. Detailed appearance. What is the color of rot? Kind of like an orangey brown. Yep, this is very rot-pilled. Like a rust. Okay, what hair would a rot person have? Something a little bit unkept. Also the same color. I know you guys were all so concerned you did beat high rank Zoshia today. Let's go, Citus. Congrats. Yes, I was dreaming about it, you know? Welcome in, level up. Hope you're having a good day. How does it feel to going back to normal Elden Ring after Night Rain? I truthfully have not played a lot of Night Rain level up, so the change doesn't feel that big. I will say there's some things in Night Rain that are nice, some things in Night Rain not as nice. Namely, just like the switching to two-hand, I can't set the buttons the same, so it's like two different sets of buttons I need to remember for the two games. Surge Sprint is really nice though, and just being able to jump up walls. Otherwise, I don't know, it feels essentially similar. Granted, if you're playing with people in Night Rain, then like mob aggro just changing constantly is a little weird. Also, welcome in, Jim. Hope you're having a good day. Can you pick a DLC boss? We will do Consort. You wanted Consort, or did you change your mind on Consort, Marcos? I figured you wanted Consort. For controller, two-handing weapon is same for both games. It's so weird because I just can't set it to be the same buttons. Like, they don't allow me to. I'll have to like just load up Night Rain off stream and look through the settings for a bit to make sure I understand the settings and double check that I can't like make them the same. It's very weird. Decided to play Night Rain on controller since you play Elden Ring on mouse and keyboard and didn't want to mix them up. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. Level up. Decent little strat. Alright, cool. I think we're good with this. Did we get a name? You know what? Let's do the Monster Hunter name. Just because Sinus is here. Zoshia. It's him. I know nothing about Monster Hunter. But we're just going to go with the Monster Hunter name for the vibes. Perfect. Let me open up ER tool. Now this weapon isn't actually that bad to go grab, but we just spawn on the weapons anyways. Keep it consistent in that sense. Had some good runs yesterday. I did like those. Okay, Antspur. Since we're fighting Consort on this one, somebody from base game. We'll do Consort and somebody from base game. Who are you guys feeling from the base game? DLC maps. Because Consort can be a whole incident by himself. This, and then what's Consort's number over here? PCR. This. Estelle? Sure. We haven't done Estelle in a bit. We could do Estelle. Nope. This. Should be good to go. I believe this weapon doesn't need too much to wield it. Yeah, it's just some dex. We can grab that stuff. We should be okay. Let me close ER tool then. Goodbye, ER tool. You should do extra scadu for consorts. We'll see how it is. I guess, oh, I guess I could have kept ER tool open. But we'll see how it is. The weapon will be a little bit underleveled, but that's okay. In theory, we should be Improving our skills on Mr. Consort, although some of his mechanics are a little bit ugh. That's just the best way to describe it. Ugh. We'll deal with it. Could even try parries. The weapon is kind of fast, so we could even try parries. Plus rot is useful. It's a good status effect to have on him. Poor man can't escape the rot. Oh, we can also put it on another status effect. We'd have access to bleed. We'd have access... We could get access to frost. Would we rather the rots plus bleed or rots plus frost, chat? Use rot pots in phase 1 during your first run through. Yeah, that's fair. And whenever we did the consumables only, or craftables only run, rot pots were goated. Even though it like resets in the phase 2 and he's like a whole different model with slightly higher resistance, it still worked out fine-ish. I do want to check real quick. Is the Charger 2 just a single? It is. Cool. I would have been a little sad if the Charger 2 was a, like, double stab. Or you could do the triple status. True. Could do the triple status if, like, the Ash of War had a status, specifically. That is one pull towards, like, bleed. If we went for the bleed wet blade, we could get, like, a bleed Ash of War or poison Ash of War and then still put the opposite thing as the actual imbuement. I might want to go that way. Rogier's weapon has a unique double poke. Okay, so do thrusting swords just not have a double poke? Maybe I'm thinking of, like, a great spear or something. Either way, I don't like the double poke, so I'm glad it's a single. Thank you, Melina. Torrent. Cool. Scaling for this weapon, does this end up being more of a dex weapon or a strength weapon? I would assume dex, since it's like a lighter, faster weapon. Yeah, not that many weapons could do a triple status. Also, Poison Mist isn't that hard to get. It's literally just a Scarab and Kaled. The Ash of War, I mean. Mostly a dex weapon? Okay. We could do that then. And actually, if we go underground... So if we fight Mr. Redaniel to go underground... Because we're trying to go to this to Estelle... Then... We'd fight Mimic Tier and we could get some Arcane. Which would help the scaling. I think everything kind of lines up better that way. As opposed to doing Frost. 25, it has C scaling and dexterity and D scaling and strength. Okay. Thank you, Sinus. Appreciate it. So I don't really need strength tier on this. We'll grab the dex tier from Liurnia. Consecutive attack tier later could be useful. Tolo, did you... Welcome in, Tolo. What just happened? Sinus was shot for no reason, dude. Oh, did your Twitch freak out on you? I see, I see. You're good, Tolo. You're good. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. It's an accident. It happens. Poor Sidus. Let me grab this. I think it's the only weapon that can have triple status because no other infeasible weapon has status other than bleed or poison. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's not like a smithing frost weapon, is there? That can like pop on a different Ash of War? Smithing frost is kind of hard to come by, unless I'm just really not thinking of it. No being helpful in this chat. We won't really need green turtle, so that's fine. Let's just go grab the stuff here. Probably want to run to Weeping. Just for the parry shield, if I feel like doing the parries on Consort. Only infusable magic weapon is Claim and Harpoon, which has no frost. Okay. So yeah, I guess this is maybe the only weapon, essentially the only weapon. You could do a triple status. It'd be fun to try out. We'll go with it. We'll go with that plan. There is the perfume bottle. Oh. But could you infuse a perfume bottle? Yeah. The Pride Parade went by your apartment. Certainly a noisy crowd. Loud with pride. Loud and proud. Yeah, but it is smithing. It is smithing. I see what you mean. I'm surprised there's not like at least one weapon in the game that's smithing, infusable, and frost. That'd be kind of dope, just for the one weapon at least. Hello, Blythe. He's howling. Here we go. Jeez. We were kind of hoping that the Zammer Curved Blade would be. It's still a good weapon the way that they have it, but yeah, if like that weapon, for instance, you could change, holy shit. All of the maps, we get it, we get it. Alright, cool. Let me head to Weeping, honestly. Which actually, let me try going from here. Ow. Run! He's mad. Run! Okay, not too bad. Not too scary. Not too sketchy. All is okay. Somehow. question is... I believe the spring is somewhere around here. Oh, maybe it's up there. Question is... I think I may have to go around. Ash Forest Peak with the light attack string is actually slower than default one. On Zammer Curve Sword, you mean? Okay, not up that way. Aha, there it is. I see you. Whee! All the way up ease. The cemetery is okay. Or graveyard, I mean, is okay. Not a lot of big ruins. Good catch on the Scooby. Well done, chat. The ever elusive. Wee. Just as you looked away. Oh no, Jim. Say it ain't so. There's another smithing over here. Grab this. Just in case. Oh, you know what? Okay, chat, I know we're thinking about doing Estelle and Consort we're done, but I have an offer. Who wants to hear the offer? I have an offer. Yes, yes, an offer, I say. What if, instead of Estelle, we did our 3 bosses, and our 3 bosses are base game Radon, base game Moog, and Consort Radon. So we do the 3 of them for the theming. Yes, no, maybe so. Essentially just swap Estelle with Moog. It does kind of fit the theme. Yeah, Flippy, I know you're biased towards Estelle. It has been a hot minute since we've seen Moog. Yeah, I think we've seen Estelle a little bit more recently than Moog. Granted, we've seen Moog a lot. I will give you that. We have seen Moog a lot. Let's promise to do Estelle in another run. We could do it in Dahagaka. Who did we want to fight? We wanted to fight Bale and Lanciax. I mean, we can just do like Bale and Moog. And also add in Lanciax for the fun of it. In the next one. Yeah, are we feeling 3 bosses today? For both runs? 3 big enough bosses? Because like, fuck it, we ball. I picked up everything but the tier. Next run is the Hagakasa Dragons. Yeah, Moog isn't really a dragon. That is the only thing. Well, Estelle's body is kind of... I said Moog, I meant Estelle. Yeah, Estelle's body is kind of serpent dragon-y. Right? Maybe he's an outer space dragon. From outer space. You know, if you squint your eyes a bit. Yeah. Godric has dragon on arm. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I did think about that. I did think about that. I didn't want to say it. He does actually have a dragon. Jim's right. Jim's right. Way to go, Jim. You're correct. I tried Floopy. We could do Estelle on whatever the next redeem is if somebody redeems a level 1. Because we're about to see all the Remembrance bosses for the All Remembrance bosses runs. Anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry, chat. We'll see Estelle. It'll happen. He's not going anywhere. It's okay. Why not just do Estelle this run? Because it's kind of on brand to just do the 2 Radons and a Moog. It's pretty on brand. True, a gravity weapon. That'd be kind of cool. If there is a good one that we can use at level 1. That'd make even more sense for Estelle. Did we do Meteoric Ore Blade already? I feel like we did. Damn, I wish we were doing all the remembrances back then. I feel like we did that weapon. Ruin's Greatsword has ridiculous strength requirements, if I remember correctly. 50... What do I need at minimum, strength-wise? Yeah, plus a bit of int. True. Oh, Falling Star Beastjaw? You know what? I am kind of intrigued to use that weapon, so I wouldn't mind. It used to be good, but then they nerfed the Ash of War, I believe. So I remember people using it a lot more, and now they just kind of like pass it up. 34, 12, 20. That sounds doable. Yeah, 20 should be doable. There's like 2 talismans we could get. And the 34 is doable as well. Yeah, I don't think it turned into a bad weapon. Just not a, like, most optimal weapon. Like, it went from most optimal slot to, yeah, still a good weapon. Same with Sonaf, for instance. Sonaf's still a good weapon. It's just not the most optimal thing. So you don't see, like, the big peeps using it. Yeah, still a good weapon, just not staggering bosses into hits from distance. Exactly. We got the Dex tier. Let me grab some more stones over here. Head over to EG. Flying Star Beastjaw is Pierce, not Strike. Like for realsies. I didn't actually know that. That's cool. Have you been typing ooh all the time? We grabbed the other thing. Let me just get the stones. It's kind of dope. I like a big bonk weapon that's just pierced. Like, what's the other one? Rusted Anchor. Rusted Anchor I like. Can you do Makar for Altus access? Yeah, sure. We could do that. We just, we'll still do Noble to get the 7. But we can do Makar instead of Virgin Duo. I'll take that trade any day. Do I want anything in Raya Lucaria? Not really. Yeah, not really. I'll still do this extra piece of routing just for the lilies, the kukris, and the 3s. It's a nice little, like, path. Rusted Anchor is a very fun weapon. And the fact that you can get it from the beginning of the game, too. It worked pretty well. Like, we did an All Remembrance with it. Just because I liked it so much, and that was pre-weapon request, actually. I was just doing some level 1 stuff. And that turned into a base game, or that turned into an any percent only to an All Remembrance, because I like the weapon. Alright, cool. Got the 3s. We'll need to cheese O'Neill, just so we can get the Dex Talisman. And we can maybe get Millicent's later. Let me go from here. Chat, if you haven't heard the news, collab stream tomorrow with Miss Scoots. We're playing some Portal 2 co-op. It's going to be peak cinema. I can't wait. I played that game with a friend I don't even communicate with that friend anymore, but I played that game with a friend a long time ago, so I honestly can't remember any of the puzzles. But like, what a good vibe. I remember just the vibe being good. Oh, didn't pick up the thingy. There we go. Pro 2's fun game. Just did it last fall. Really? For the first time or just like a replay, Sinus? Yeah, it is a great game. It's a great game that like has withstood the test of time, you know? I feel like it's just held up pretty well. And also the fact that you can like make different rooms and whatnot, like you could just get more content out of it. Great concept. First time you've been a heavy-duty gamer for so long, and you felt like you had to play it at least once. Yeah, I feel like even if you're not a gamer, if you just like a little puzzle here and there and you're fine with first person, it's a good game. Like, there's really only small bits where you need some mechanics, you know? From what I can remember, like sending yourself through portals for speed, etc. But it's still not, like, ridiculous. It's not a ridiculous ask. How did I miss completely? There we go. Chase him down. I'm guessing I can't do Giant's Hunt on this thing. Impaling Thrust wouldn't be too bad, specifically for Gideon. And maybe Gods can duo too, actually. Impaling Thrust is done as well. I could talk to Bernie later. I don't have to talk to him right now. Talisman, yeah, Talisman wise, Source Seal, Dex tier, maybe Millicent's tier, Ritual Sword, I think for sure. Blue Dancer wouldn't be bad either, the weapon's pretty light. Yeah, it's hella light. Alternatively, if it wasn't too annoying to get to both of these, the 2 Exaltation Talismans wouldn't be the worst thing to go and grab. I don't want to actually go and run and grab them, but just like theory crafting wise, those could be good talismans for this weapon. Oh, but there is the mushroom crown, right? Doesn't mushroom crown also give you like a exaltation effect? The one that you get from the Lake of Rot? Feel like it does. I can't see. I also like jumped into that guy. Oops. It's okay. It's fine. We lost 6 runes. I think we're okay. Oh, we're all the way about here. Okay, we'll get 2 more 4s. This is good here. Oh, there we go. Damn, we took this man's only purpose in life away from him. Anyways. Poor lad. Grab my $6. Bing, there we go. Okay, after we grab this, we just gotta go to Kaled. Sarsi will be huge. We have the charge attack here. I could use that for Margit. Not the worst thing. Oh, you know what? It would kind of make sense to do Moog and Radon, base game Radon, just so we can get another talisman pouch before we do Consort. So we could do both of them before we do Consort. I didn't even think about that initially, but that would be useful. Since we're going in with slightly under-leveled things. Ever so slightly. Don't scream at me, don't do it. Okay, good, thank you. Yeah, we should be good. Hopefully I didn't leave behind any stones. Check that. Yep, no, we're good. Hello, excuse me, pardon me. Ow. Okay, good. To Kaled. Agil, oh Agil. Alright, I can't forget. I need... Or well, we want to get the Poison Mist Ash of War. Oh god, don't kill me! Please! Okay, we're fine. We're fine. He hit me as soon as I wanted to jump. We're fine though, chat? It's okay. Load me in. Okay, and there we go. Okay, no back shots today. I see. Simply just a back shotless day. You heard what I said. It's just how it is. Okay, let me grab this Grace by Mr. O'Neill, and then I believe the Scarab, where are we right now? Scarab's in like one of these little mounds somewhere. Oop, almost ran directly through that. Zone back in exactly what I said that. Welcome back, Tello. Welcome back to the world of the waking. How goes it? Oh god. Ooh, do not get invaded. Right. Millicent does do the invade. Okay, now. If I was a Scarab that was holding on to an Ash of War, where would I? There it is. Perfect. It goes well. I'm glad. Why is your Twitch being fucked up and evil? What is it doing, Tello? Is the UI just like glitching out on you, or anything specific? Oh, that's so weird. It looked like I wasn't gonna make it. So I just like didn't try. That one definitely didn't make it. There we go. It's like the video and audio will desync or freeze if you type in chat. Shit's crazy, really. It's not like a connection issue at all. You need to restart your laptop. Could try that, yeah. I'm sure you tried it like closing and reopening the browser itself. To no avail. Good luck, Tolo. Hopefully the problem gets solved. Okay, I just want the source seal from here. Don't need to care about the 8 and 9 over there. Chat, I have another offer. Anybody want to hear the somewhat optional offer? Get away from me, rat. Get away. Oh, the rat jam. Oh, look at it breathe. That's so weird. It's just so fuzzy. Hear the offer and remember it's my stream. Yeah. What we could do, instead of doing Consort right away with a underleveled weapon, we could save Consort for the last boss, so we just won't do Ratigan and Elden Beast. And then we could just port over there and do that. Or port over to Consort and do, like, Consort instead of Ratigan and Elden Beast. And then we get that cutscene for the end. Does that feel cinematic enough to you? Or are people actually out here caring about Rata Beast enough? Fine if you do. I just want to kill shit. That's where I'm sitting. Sound good? If it sounds good, it sounds good. Cool. There's something else I needed. We could do this thing later. I think we're good to go. Use this, use this. Do this. Do this. Should be good enough. Yeah, it's not a heavy weapon. Hello, EG. Oh, I didn't buy the ones. Duh, I'm stupid. That's what I was forgetting. Have been or have seen a large number of the Ratabeast fights. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we've done so much Ratabeasting. He's also so, like, final bossy, Mr. Consort, that it just feels like more in line to do him last. As opposed to doing him like halfway through and then you just have to go fight like, I don't know, a Godskin Noble or something. You know what I mean? It just feels like the run's vibes isn't correct at that point. We're back, EG. We have the stuff. Alright, cool. Should get a visit from Miss Melina. Hello, Miss Melina.
Forgive me to determine if you have. It seems torrent, whereas there is, but I can take gathering.
The gathering place, wow. How many of these things did we pick up? Jesus. Okay, there we go. This, let me try this on for size. Sure, we'll do poison. Fuck it. And I think that's it. Off to Margit. We can do Radon afterwards so I can get that wet blade. Wet blade would be huge. Cool, he's dead. Just nice and speedy. Just grab this grace in case. Let's go cheese a Mr. O'Neill. His time has come. Hello, Mr. O'Neill. You stink. He really does. He's in a rotting lake. Like, he can't smell good, you know? He just can't. Waiting. Chicken walking. He'll get here eventually. Oh good, you finally showed up. Oh darn, he was just outside of it. Okay. Oh, he stepped out of it. Rude. Come back this way. That's right, that's right. Just keep standing in there. Just keep standing in there. But nitty. Oh, that was maybe a little sketchy. Welcome in, Fruzen. I hope you're having a good day. Okay, very close. Should be dead. Let's go. I don't need to touch the grace. Let's go talk to the creepy old man. Gallery 100% at some point in time had a sign out here saying free candy. I'm not saying much, but I'm just saying. You know? He's definitely a free candy kind of guy. Okay, cool. You need some time, sure. It is the vibe. It is the vibe. Okay, good. Let's never talk to him again. Hi, Millicent. We've come to rescue you. Yep, just take this needle. We don't know you at all, but just take this needle. It's a good message. And magically, she's all better. Wow.
My apology. Everything, even the night. Not that I could. With the needle, my destiny.
Cool. Thank you. We'll come back and do the rest of our quest stuff later if I feel like it. Good. Let's do Redaniel right away. Why not? You have to take your tea shot. She's so real for this. You just turn into Millicent. Oh wait, that means you know how to do a waterfowl, Tolo. That's sick. Yeah, watch out, chat. Tolo will waterfowl you. That's why Tolo's a mod. The only requirement for the job description, can you waterfowl? Hello, Radon. We're about to see your better self. Ooh, that's hella fast. I didn't realize there for a second which side of him I was on, and then it dawned on me very late that I was in the no-no zone. That was my own bad. Instant poison, though. Watch out, chat. This could be you deleting their messages. What if every deleted message just got replaced with a gif of Melania saying, "I'm Melania, Blade of Mikola"? Not the no-no zone. We were in the no-no zone. Big no-no. The angle I was at, it's a little weird to go for the dodge on that move, but I could have gone backwards a little bit more. Washed. I could have gone a little bit more backwards. Yeah, it'd be funny, right? If like a little gif of just Millennia telling you that your message has been deleted. Played every time. Imagine a chat that just got like attacked with a bunch of bots or something. Someone coming in there just doing the lookup emote. What happened here? Here's my stagger. Took a few R2s, but there we go. None of that was sketchy at all, surely. There we go. Okay, not too bad. The weapon felt a little bit short, but Radon just is weird like that, where he's huge and then like the gaps between him and Leonard are big. That was a little bit of adjusting period. Not too bad though. He's ditch. Oh, am I? I was stuck in that thing. Okay. Let's go to the underground. I want to grab that wet blade. I don't expect many staggers. Charge heavy does 26. Okay. What does my jump R2 do, Jim? Would it be like 20? 22? Or is it below 20? Which is fair. It's a thrusting sword, so like it's meant to be fast pokey. $17.8. Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's nice that it's fast. I can get off a lot of charger 2s if I want to. But yeah, we'll probably just go for the damage, especially since we have the status effects going. A lot of pokes. Excuse me, Mr. Silver Tier. What is my arcane at? Arcane's at a D. A little bit of arcane scaling can go a long way, though. I think I will end up wearing the mask. How is something still aggro to me? What is aggro to me? There we go. Rip to the mimic. Yeah, let me put this on. A little bit extra arcane scaling. Never hurt anybody. Welcome in, Saint. I hope you're having a good day. Are you feeling better, actually? I know you were extremely sick. Deathly ill, even. Do I need this money for anything? Based on that fight, this could be good for Gideon. Yeah, I think thrusting weapons in general are good for Gideon. Just so you can, like, walk up to him and you know for sure you have a poke. Also, this is, like, the fast poke, so yeah, we're probably set. You've been nerfed for a few days now. Oh, no. The Say patch notes came in. It's Jover. No. Casting 1 million spells of make Say sick now? Why would you cast more spells when she's already sick? This is very villain arc of you, Tolo. Oh, you're feeling evil. Okay, okay, I see. Valid. We can do it. Let's go. Okay, for sure, the little just walk off there, no sprinting anything, much better than any other method. Yeah, we should be fine here. I just want the wet blade. Hopefully you won't get nerfed with sickness anytime soon. Yeah. Same, honestly. I don't mind if it's like a minor sickness or something just to deal with, but man, the one where you're like bedridden sucks. Okay, cool. I think... Let me just head to a Grace. We need to head into Round Table so we can go to Moog. And then then we can do Moog. Hello, Melina.
Very well at my hand.
Haven't been sick since 2023. It was COVID. Wait, really? It's Meemaw chat. Hi, Meemaw. She's telling us stories of her youth. Walking to school uphill both ways in the cold. Barefoot. Okay, cool. You had a fever for a bit, but now it's just a migraine. Okay, at least the fever went away. Your immune system is built different. Let's go talk to Vare. Everybody's favorite NPC, right, chat? Who doesn't love good old Vare? Life of the party. Your immune system's also built different badly. For me, I'd say I get sick like either once every other year or yeah, about once every other year. Those fingies didn't seem right. That's for sure, Vari. I don't know what to make of it. Alright, cool, thank you. Let's get to Altus. Think you've gotten sick like once a month since starting your job? Oh no, Dolo. Need some vitamin C. Or something. You need anything. Literally anything. Any Makars in the room? There he is. Yeah, bro, you need anything that can help you. Oh, I should have switched the Ash Award to give me the third status. Oh well, that's fine. There we go. He's Dutch. Which way is out? This way. Thank you for the GGs. Appreciate it. You know what? It wouldn't be bad to go grab Impaling Thrust now. Because Magnus, we have to go fight Mr. Magnus. Just to see how it works. Although I think Magnus has a little bit different, like he has some difference in his AI. He may dodge the Impaling Thrust. A long ass elevator. There we go. Ow. Okay, you know what? I had a plan in mind to poke him and then run away and say tee hee. He also had the same plan. His plan was better. It was indeed a issue of lacking skill, I agree. I concur. We concur, like Kazan. Oh, wait, the Ash of War. Because I'm going to keep forgetting it. Okay, so we can do the fun thing of having 3 different status build-ups, which is kind of dope. Hello, Gillica. I like it. I like it. The weapon feels nice and smooth. And now I gotta go deal with Mr. Magnus. Help with dropping rapidly. Yeah, that's a nice thing. All 3 status effects. Now we could change to like a bleed Ash of War, which we're coming up across one. Bloodblade, which isn't bad. We could change to a bleed Ash of War and then like the imbuement on it put poison to have the opposite effect. But I think I'm liking the Poison Mist. Poison Mist, not too bad. I could grab this though, just in case. Please stand by, Mr. Crab. We're gonna play Crab Souls on Monday, not today. Wee, all the way up. Crab Souls Wahoo indeed. I can't wait. Crab Souls DLC coming out, or are you just replaying it? I'm just replaying it. They added some differences or different things recently-ish in the past couple months. And I didn't get a chance to look at it a few months ago. It's also just a good game. I wouldn't mind like getting through it in a casual playthrough and maybe doing a challenge run. If I'm really feeling it. Please excuse me, sir. Oh, a little bit early. Done. That was an intense battle. New Game Plus is now a thing. Oh, is New Game Plus not a thing before? What? They also added something else, right, Jim? Like they added a few things. It was a big enough update. A few people played it at the time. Let's go. He's dead. Can't remember, but New Game Plus was something you remember being new. Okay, okay. Even if it's still just the game as it is, then it's still not bad. It's a fun game to get through. Cool, Mr. Magnus is dead. Not as much of a stalemate the second time. All I changed the second time around, the first time around, even when I was rolling into his like Garonk Beast Claw thing, he was like rolling right afterwards, so the R1 was too fast. I changed it to R2s. And then like running R2s were perfectly fine too. That was the big difference. Okay, let's go back. Remember Domo speedrunning to reach New Game Plus, and then he was super underleveled. Classic Domo. This is the hardest NPC fight in all base game. Yeah, he's a little mean. Especially for someone who like wants to fight you mostly melee, he's like really built for like the melee players. He's a big fat meanie. Hello again, Vare. We did the thing. Anoint me. Okay, cool. Thanks. Stop talking. Back to weeping. Get your eulogies ready, chat. The blind girl that we didn't even talk to before this is going away. Alright, cool. Back to it. Added last to accommodate non-online. Yeah. He would be like a latest edition, Mr. Magnus. They could have toned him down just a bit, though. Yeah. Considering, like, when you see what they did with the Letta fight, he was basically like a precursor to what was to come. But they could have toned down him and the Letta fight just a smidge. It wouldn't be horrible.
a night now. This
Look away, chat. He's going to do things. Oh no, my thingy.
oh, whoever
No, make it a worse fight.
your teeth or something.
My thingy. The thing.
For it is what you have.
Oh wait. Give me the thingy. Alright, cool.
I've gone.
I think we're off to Mogwin. Do I need to change anything? Not really. With less than optimal builds / weapons, both of those fights were tough. Yeah. They can be a bit much. The thing is that Magnus is so optional, right? So it doesn't feel as bad, whereas Letta really isn't optional. And you have to do a 2v1. If you're not, like, summoning the other people, of course. But, like, you're forced into a 2v1 situation, which is just kinda... you know? What a decision by them. You are all in my way. There we go. Welcome in, Drew. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. How'd your consorting go yesterday? We're about to fight consort in this one. It's gonna be a fun time. I don't know where I'm going. There we go. I'm being chased. I got the stamina. No! Run! Okay, we're fine. Haha, you can't get me. Let me just up the flasks. Should be good there. He's still alive, unfortunately. Yeah, dude. Consort's a menace to society. It's Moog, wow. Hello, Mogwin. Bone dodge was hella sick. I agree. I agree, Drew. That looked really cool. Me heal. Let's go. He's dead.
As clear as day. The coming of our dynasty.
Thank you for the GGs. Appreciate it. Bleed is just huge. Alright, cool. That is our capital access. Also, another talisman slot. Let's go, us. You've done the entire DLC after getting the sword with the Dragon Hunter katana, the Hagaka. Only got stuck at consort, but was stubborn and finally got him with it. The big victory when that finally came would be the same. Yeah. I forgot. Let me see. Which weapon did I use in the DLC? We ended up using... So I went into the DLC with quality weapons, which was fun. Or like a quality build. And we had Giza's wheel. That was fun. And then I think I ended up switching just straight to Rolana's weapons. Because she was our first Remembrance boss. Consort's one of those bosses whose flaws are really an issue at level 1. Yeah, I agree. You can't just like tank a hit here and there. And if you can, it's still very concerning because like he's not going to give you the chance to heal. Yeah, I did Rolana's weapons, and then I think I just kept Rolana's weapons the entire time until the very end, where I respec'd and then we used Freya's weapon, because I like curved greatswords. So I beat Consort with the curved greatsword. Did I have anything else? I do feel like I switched to something else. I also had a claymore on me. Probably used the claymore somewhere. The saddest part about my first playthrough with the DLC though is going back to Melania afterwards and she had no change dialogue. I know it's not historic for them to do that, but like they could have. You know, they could have. Nobody would have argued against it, you know? The amount of Drew emotes, dear lord. Also hoped some more about Melina's story, and nope, nothing. Yeah, true. Any bit of information about Melina would have been nice. At most, we just figured out that she's also one of the children. Ish. Wasn't historic of them to make a DLC bigger than some of their entire game. Yeah, that's true. Tying up loose end lore plots or just adding more to them wouldn't have been bad either. Some more information on Godskins in general would be cool. It's almost like they just wanted to not make the DLC and make a whole different game, you know? That's somewhat loosely tied to Elden Ring, and then was just like, well, let's just do the DLC. Everybody's waiting for DLC. Okay, grabbing this Grace. Before we do mountaintops, we should probably do mills and stuff. Actually, let me just go get rid of DTS. And then we'll come back here. Where's my mushrooms? Hello, mushrooms? Are you my mushrooms? Yes, you are. Maybe underestimate their audience's thirst for coherency. I guess so, yeah. Like, I don't mind cryptic writing. That can be very fun and a fun style of writing. Enjoyable even. But the way they did it in some situations feels a little lazy to me. And that's not being harsh, that's just being as fair as I can be. It just feels a little lazy. Or that they tried and maybe scoped the project out to be bigger than what they had time for. Well, he's dead. I think they wanted DLC to separate from base games so that whenever you enter DLC, it makes sense for the story. Yeah, that's also fair too. And I guess it kind of worked out that way. Just keeping it very separate. Kind of. One thing they could have done with like the current model of how DLC and base game is completing DLC could give you like a base game, a different base game ending, you know? So you'd still have to go through fight Radigan and stuff like that, and then you get a cool cutscene that relates the DLC and base game together. That could have been cool. So let's go talk to Millicent. It does still feel like the same world, yeah. General vibe-wise, it's the same. Wee. Oh. I waited too long to do the jump. And it just didn't want to let me get the second jump. I see. And Stake America. I'm just going to the race. That would have been good. Yeah, the cutscene thing. Or the ending thing. They could have even done like that and then just added an extra achievement tied to the DLC ending from base game. For those who like to achievement hunt. All right, let's actually press the jump button. There we go. How old is Freya? She was with Radon before you got a taste of the rot. I wonder if she is of similar age or a little bit younger than like Niall O'Neill. Okay, I must. Let me, there we go. Might have sold a few more with the achievements, but they sold enough. Yeah. Overall, not bad. Just small notes, I think, that really would have made it like a masterpiece, like full-on masterpiece. Okay, back to Altus. Just got to run through Shaded Castle real quick. don't know if we'll end up using this talisman even, but it's a good talisman to have. And really, I could replace the basic deck talisman with it. Especially for a fast thrusting sword like this. What does she look like under the mask? I don't know if we know. You know? I don't think it's like actually known. I'm sure there's people who have dug into it though. I wouldn't be surprised if she's one of those like game characters, since she's in a mask all the time, that they didn't even try to make a face for her to save on the pixels. Get my stamina. Excuse me, pardon me. Dude from behind the thing. Other dude. Other guy. They give Selena a face? Yeah, well, I guess in FromSoft world, they just don't care about the optimization and they're just like, everybody gets a face, even if you can't see it. Good old FromSoft. I know other games do that though, like other studios, other games. If you're not going to see that person's face, they don't even try to animate it. Or build it, whatever. Hi Millicent, I have your arm.
In truth, the Scarlet as such, though rather than realize I could have.
Lots and lots of words. That's what you're saying.
It might be perhaps.
Okay, cool. Off to Mr. Apostle. Make sure we don't die. You just learned that Egon has an eye patch. Is it about to fall off there? Whoops. They're just so happy and dancing and not trying to murder us, surely. Oh. Okay, nice. He is dead. Good catch on the Scooby shot. Alright, say goodbye to Millicent. She's going away forever. Bye-bye, Millicent.
Something behind this. Now you close to my hand. I will not forget
Ow.
what you did for me. But this thing once after
Okay, first we have to fight her. Wait, does she go away? She doesn't go away, right? Please tell me she doesn't go away. No? Okay, okay. Okay, good. Not the fake waterfowl. Discount waterfowl.
not imagine anything like
Okay, goodbye, Millicent. Bye.
forget what you have done.
Alright, cool. Let's change this out with this. That's kind of nice. And now we continue. Got her before the heal, yeah. I'm surprised she didn't just like try to heal immediately. Good thing she didn't though. Okay, last talisman, we can maybe swap around a bit. But Blue Dancer Charm wouldn't be bad. Oh, I missed. My own bad. I didn't move far enough on the pillar. Was not paying attention. We missed Chad. Oh no. I know, we are washed. Today's the washed run. We're clean, but we're washed. Oh. Weird we're getting knocked off the wall there. Hold on. Let me unequip the weapon real quick. Wash for this one so we're good for the next one. Yeah, fair enough. Huh, yeah. Something with the two-handing there was like pushing me off the side? Weird. That only happened with this weapon today, and what was the other weapon? It was another smaller weapon. Oh, what was it? One of the flails that we used, like the celebrant flail, was hitting the wall in a weird way, and the physics, like, was pushing me off. Very weird, small interaction. No, it wasn't Serpent. It was the Celebrants. Family Heads. Family Heads. That one. That was the only other one where, like, I saw the weapon just, like, hit the wall and then bonk us off. This one, it didn't feel like it was the weapon, but the non-two-handing did help, so I don't know. Who up giving their family? Drew, no. Simply no, Drew. Simply no. Yeah, there's no celebrant flail. Yeah. You know what I mean. It's like celebrant themed flail. If you finish the thought, it's a you problem. Sure thing, buddy. Surely we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. But yeah, either that's the weapon just knocking us to the side, or I maybe could have moved over some more. Maybe both. ¿Por qué no los dos? As they say. Sí, Marcos. Sí. As they also say. How's the emote redeem work? Exclamation point redeem space emote and then the link that you want. Oh, I like jumped into his foot. But yeah, redeem, emote, link. In that order, with spaces. There you go. I can't see much of anything. There we go. Name it Jim. Cool, he is lead edge. Jim, you just are the giant crusher? Okay, sure. Good emote. Giant crusher.png over here. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. I think. You like Big Bonk. It is a fun weapon. I like the way that they did the Charger 2 on it. And you just like flip at them. Alright, another talisman slot. Could just put in more decks, I guess. Or the charge attack, why not? I should go grab Blue Dancer. Good. Welcome in, Hadva. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. Okay, okay. I went for another charge or two. Just in case I could get the stagger. Let me do this differently. We just won't go for staggers and we'll go for the R1s. Really funny when you use Giant Crusher on Revenant because it looks like it's so heavy it makes her flip. Like she's just ragdolling to get the attack off. Capital H indeed. Use the night range showing the status. He didn't think he was poisoned yet. Yeah, that's fair. I do like that feature a lot. I kind of wish they made that change to basic Eldering a little while ago, you know? Like for the DLC. Next game, trust. Hopefully. Welcome in, Zero. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. Oh, Zero, we did your weapon yesterday, by the way. It was very fun. It was very, very fun. We did an extra boss for the funsies. Yeah, we did it yesterday a little bit later in the day because I'm trying to get these weapon redeems done before next week. Hi, Melina. Hello.
Allow me, you are unprevented. The thorn, a husk, the only way and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide you.
All the stuff. Let me go. How long till the VOD? What was the last VOD that I uploaded? Yesterday. Like, what weapon was it? You can kind of track it from there. Okay, let's try with the weapon in hand again. Okay, yeah. So with the weapon in hand, you want to be a little bit further over. Can make it either way. Had some construction stuff. No issues. It was very fun though. Good weapon redeem. I wouldn't mind doing like a full-on remembrance run with that weapon specifically. Godslayer Greatsword. Hada? Okay. You can basically check because those weapon redeem videos will come out Monday through Friday. And then weekends, if I can get to it in time. If I can get to, you know, export and upload a video in time. Weekends would be like the other content. Until we're caught up. One day surely. It's kind of insane that we have enough footage to post a VOD a day of a full run a day, you know? For like the next at least month. Get away from me, horseman. Nobody likes you. That right there is why that guy made it into Night Rain. He's very persistent. He wanted the promotion. Hell, they even put 2 of them in there. Yeah, we're gonna want the bell bearing. I can't roar. Bell bearing, and we're approaching that portion of the run, chat. Does anybody know what portion of the run we are approaching? It may in fact be close to the time. Nope. Yeah, right. It's GP time. Good old GP. Who may be EP. Okay, you're gonna scream at me? Apparently not. Always concerned for the scream. Okay, we could maybe get consecutive attack physic here. I'm kind of considering it. Like, we don't need the charge attack one. Oh, I do want to go get the talisman, the blue dancer one. Would suit the weapon a little bit better. Welcome in, Gam. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. Oh, there we go. I guess I'll get the grace to fire giants. And I could grab the grace for the snowfield skip. Yeah, let's do that. It's approaching, chat. We're almost there. If the wheel lands on pre-redeem, does that include all remembrances? Yes. Even the expensive one. You could redeem that for full free. We're the Membies tonight. We did Radon and Moog, but we're going to do Consort instead of Radabeast at the end. To keep the theming, you know? To keep the theming. So here you go, chat. The Gamba is up. The Gamba is live. Go, chat, go. We're going to kill the Staff the Guilty Lady 3 times. She will drop maybe her staff, which is a 2% drop chance. And you are voting on whether or not you believe it'll drop. It's been a little time. We haven't seen it in a while. We got 2 in a row. That was a fluke. Somewhat recently, but it's been a little while. What do you think? Yes, no, maybe so. Floopy, don't do it. Just don't do it, Floopy. Bro came in with the too late. Yo, Matt, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. Showed up just in time for the Gamba, Matt. Each event is independent, so there is no such thing as a being due. True, fair enough. Sinus the voice of reason. Although he is also doubting, so I don't know how to take that. Okay, I want to grab this grace over here. Just so we don't have to backtrack. I always forget. All these snakes. Okay, there we go. The odds aren't changed, but the odds that you don't get it in 100 attempts is low. Yeah, exactly. Something along those lines. Sinus not factoring karmic debt in Elden Ring. So hype for Monday, you love Crab Souls? Dude, me too. I have just been waiting to play some Crab Souls. That is the game, technically, in a way, chat. Crab Souls is the game that got me to want to stream. Not specifically Crab Souls, but like Crab Souls got me back into playing Elden Ring, which then I wanted to stream. It did come out around that time. Yo, Jeepo, welcome in. Hope you've been having a good day jeepying it up. Alright, here we go. First attempt. Oh, she dropped something. Ooh, she dropped something. I don't know if it looks big, though. It looks kind of small. It looks kind of small. But she dropped something. Just a butterfly. Don't worry. Don't worry. Doubters, don't worry. But she's paying out. She's paying out a bit. Can you get her close to this drop? I don't think so. Ooh, she dropped nothing. Alright, alright. Didn't drop anything. We still have one more, don't worry. Jeepa as in Jeepa, not Jeepa. Is one way to read that sentence. Alright, last one. For all the beans. Ooh, good try, believers. Not quite this time, not quite this time. Better luck next time. The Scamba emote. You got 17k? What'd you put in, Flippy? How much did you put in, I guess? You put in 4k and got 17k? Ah, I see, I see. Enjoy the believer points. Because they can. Let me grab this grace, we'll level up the weapon, and before we do Fire Giant, I think we'll go fight that tree. Believers really don't understand odds. Yeah. It's okay. They've just got the belief in them. Or they're just very confident, which, you know what? Slay. Be confident. Ooh, Inquisitor's Gyriandol. Okay, sure. Now that request may not be gotten to today or the next, like, week. Just as a heads up. Trying to get at least this one and the next one out today. Yeah. And it may be after some of the All Remembrance things, but all good. Oh, wait, no. Belt bearing. Okay, 8 of these. All of these. And I have some 7s on me, so that's not too bad. Enjoy getting your food, Jeepa. Hopefully it's yummy. Okay, cool. Let's go try this skip. I just want that physic tier. That could be good for Mr. Redaniel later. Don't really need this cash for anything either, because like Fire Giant cash is enough for pots and stuff that we need. Made a lasagna today. You're proud to say he did not fuck it up and it came out poggers. Let's go, Matt. Hell yeah with the lasagna. If you have any pictures, feel free to post it in the Discord. Have you tried making lasagna in the past and it just never turned out well? Okay, down here. Let's see if we can remember how to do this. Well, the camera didn't change on that one. Weird. I maybe didn't jump late enough. Maybe. We try again. Yeah, the skip can be very finicky. Very, very finicky. There is probably a proper lineup that I will never remember to like look into. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I didn't jump from like far enough forward. Jumped too early. Nice. Lineup was fine though. It's like a tick to the right of south, it seems. Had a great trio going earlier for Gaping Jaw. Completely fucked up halfway through the health. You need revenge. Best of luck on your revenge, man. That boss is so all over the place. I do like the tornado thing that they did. Let's quit out before we die from the fall. But yeah, the tornado is kind of cool. I like that the tornado like will be there and then leave. What did, for those who fought the Horseman, the enhanced version, what did they change for the Horseman? Because I don't think I'll get a chance to play or fight against him before he's gone. A whole new phase 3? Ooh, that's cool. When does the phase 3 happen then? At half HP? He becomes a magical girl. Catfish, okay. I was not looking. He has Euphoria Deluxe. Oh, so does he do like a big holy laser at you? That's cool. Real arm then, twin blades and bow shots and shit. Holy shit. I guess I'll look up a like a video or something just to see. You heard supposedly they're going to bring them all later? Really? If they bring them all later, that'll be cool. And maybe some new maps. Or even like similar maps, just slightly different in some way would be cool. No, but just the golden glowing twin blade. Okay, gotcha. Dual all in hands bosses, but then Drew. If we can both ever finish a run, that's really more on me than you. The poor whips run. So many things happened. And like, it's just not happening, you know? Yeah, that whip run is not going anywhere anytime soon. Now, in theory, I could just not play Crab Souls next week, but how sad would that be, Chad? Yeah, crab. Exactly. Have fun with your monster hunting, Sinus. It is the status master. Come on. There we go. He was being real annoying there. Give me my tier. That's what I came for. Thank you. Okay, we upgraded the weapon. Yes. Let me just change the physic real quick. Oh, I do want to go grab Blue Dancer Charm too. May as well do that now. May as well. I could also alternatively go grab like the basic sword insignia talisman, and then we just commit, like hard commit to R1ing everything to death. You've seen clips of Peak. You want more of them? Perhaps one day I'll play some Peak. The Millicent Talisman? We have the Millicent Talisman, Marcos. I just meant as like extra. Because you can have on Millicents and the basic insignia they would stack. Yes. No, maybe so. Oh, I ran the wrong way. Got the doggo. Whips after the last request. Depends what time we finish the last request. I'll see how much time we have left. If we don't have a lot of time, we could pull up that puzzle game. Potentially. Or if we have enough time, we could even do the last RL1 weapon redeem. Cool. Where's the thingy? Here it is. Okay, good. Now I can just change out the charge attack talisman, since it's not as useful for this weapon. Back to Fire Giant. In theory, we have good damage. Like, we're really speccing into the damage here. Hello, Fire Giant. It's us. It's me. Will you give us a yump today? You will. That's right, just keep running away and dying. This is your own fault. He's brought it upon himself. Oh. Very weird move of him to do in the middle of rocks. Oh, Lord. Come over here. It's in the worst spot. Welcome in, Leaded. Hope you're having a good day. Also, no. The worst move. Hope it's going well for you, Leaded. There we go, he's Dutch. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think I want to change anything. Godskin duo. I may want to go for not staggers at all, just going for the raw damage like that. All those tiers stacking together really worked well. Yeah, so far it's nice that we have a weapon that can do triple status. I don't mind it at all. Anyone on PlayStation here want to help you kill fire giants? I'd recommend leaded checking like discords and stuff. If not like
Very well.
Twitch communities. But check in like discords. A lot of discords would have looking for group channels and stuff even. If you're having trouble with the boss and you need some help. Also, ayo, any cardinal sinners? Any cardinal sinners nearby? Now is your chance, please rise. I don't think we're changing anything. Blue Dancer. I could maybe do this, but it's not like the scaling's that crazy that I need more decks. Cheat in the raw tallies. Flippy, how dare you? I'm kidding, but nah, we wouldn't cheat it in. If they weren't annoying to get to, I could go grab it, but ugh. And then we'd have to go through Kindred or Rot Duo plus, where's the other one? Exaltation is Esger. Yeah, no thanks, I'll pass. There is the Mushroom Crown though. Does the Mushroom Crown from Lake of Rot, does that also give you an Exaltation buff? Because I could go grab that. That one's not, like, it's a little bit out of the way, but it's not a whole extra thing to go do. It's just kind of running there. Got my frames. There we go. You think the poison hands do too for some reason? As in the poison hands just have a buff to them? Really? They give an exaltation buff? That's kind of cool. I didn't even know that. We did a weapon run. I didn't know that. That's cool. I think it's fair to give the extra buffs to poison because it's not like poison is going to just kill a boss outright. It's just a little extra damage over time. It does. Interesting. Does the Mushroom Crown's buff, does it work off of rot and poison or just poison? Or just rot? I would assume maybe both since they tend to clump them together. Wish poison was good for damage. I guess if you use that Ash 4 from the DLC, it is kind of good for damage, right? The Scarlet Flower one. Just for both, okay. That Ash of War makes the poison damage not too bad, because then you could proc it. Oh, not the level. Nice. Okay, good. I don't think I'm changing anything else. Let's go see our man Kale. I know, I got into the level screen. Let me make sure I didn't level. Hold on. We can fix that, but good. It's fine, chat. We're still level 1. It'd be such an upset if we were level 2.
And I can also that you're not then why I am Carly.
That's removing the poison. Best damage it can do is by removing it suddenly. Yeah, that's fair.
Goodbye.
It would make a whole restart. Not really. We did everything else at level 1. We would just pull out ER tool and change it back to 1. How many pots do I have? 6. Let me buy the extra from this guy. I know, cheating. Or we could just not complete the run. I'd also be fine with that. Like, oh, this one got ruined. Never again.
Oh, are you here as a I'm afraid of.
Then we'd have plenty of time for Dahagaka. In theory. Okay, toss those off. Keep this on. And a little toss. Did I get only one? That's fine. Okay, I think what we'll do is the Ashivore and then a bunch of R1s. Okay. Oh, this guy's poisoned too. Interesting. So let's do an R2. Oh, it stole my riposte from me. But yeah, we could do that then. 3 charge R2s and a jump R2. That kind of worked. Let's go for that. Could maybe do the 4th charge R2 as well. It seems just a little slow. Alright, cool. He backed up into his own sleep. So I could get this off. Oops. Try that again. Get him poisoned. Give me the scoot. Good. Let's try this again. Perfect. Bruh. I can't believe. Okay, good. We did it. Cool. That was so stupid. The whole, like, I am locked onto you right next to me, and my character wants to do this thing. Off to the side. That was so stupid. But it worked out. Excuse me, doggo. If you weren't doing consort, I would say maybe we try Plasty again. But with this, since he just has so much HP, the rot and the poison plus bleed and stuff. Because I'm very curious how the damage looks. Oh, but before we fight Malekith, we will remember to level our weapon. Look at me, chat. I'm remembering. We're not going in there with an unleveled weapon. It's crazy. Oh, I pressed the jump button. Welcome in, Arwen. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. So weird, it wasn't letting me jump. That's also already setting off fireworks there. Dude, it's not even like the same weekend of 4th of July. Hello? That's a whole, like, week away. Ish. Have a problem in your town? Interesting. Yeah, midnight fireworks a week before a holiday is very weird. I have like similar-ish issues around where I live, but it's more the common thing where it's like the day before and the day after of it, and maybe 2 days after, at most. I don't mind the day before and the day of, or even the day after as much, but like the day after feels like, yeah, you missed the whole point of it. You get fireworks going off randomly for no apparent reason, really. A couple weeks ago, somebody was making illegal fireworks and it didn't go well for them. That's sad, but also, what the hell? That's kind of insane. Hopefully nobody else was harmed. No? Okay, well that's good. Yeah, I don't know. I've never gotten the urge to just like make a illegal firework. That's very dangerous stuff. Oh, his family was harmed. Oh. Very sad news then. But yeah, I don't know. What gives you the urge to make the firework like that? Especially when fireworks don't really cost that much. It's very wild. Insane. Be careful. Be careful, peeps. The hell? Oh. Hello, DTS. Hey, goodbye, DTS. DTS is the kind of guy to throw an illegal firework at you. Just saying. Actually, no. You know who in Elden Ring is the kind of guy to do that? Godric. Godric would throw an illegal firework at you. That's technically his dragon arm. It's Big Doggo. Hello, Big Doggo. All his soldiers carry illegal fireworks in their pocket. You know what? The lore makes so much sense now. Oh, I know who you're talking about, Jim. Yeah, that guy's great. The ambulance, like, skit dude. I don't know what the channel name is, but yeah, he's hilarious. Some of the stories that he has that he'll put into skit form is just kind of insane. I'll catch you in a second, everyone. We're a little preoccupied. Nice stagger for me. Alright, cool. There we go. Funny stories, and he makes them even funnier with his performance. Yeah. I'm sure he's like, because he's experiencing the stories for the most part, I'm sure he's just like giving it as accurately as possible too, like the portrayal and stuff of people just like with a leg chopped off and they're sitting in their bed like, no, I'm fine, I don't know why anybody called you. There's people like that out there. It's kind of insane. Alright, now we gotta deal with good old Gideon, the man, the myth, the legend. We love him to death, don't we, Chad? Oh, I did want to grab Impaling Thrust. Hold on. Bernie should still be here, I think. He is. My faith holds firm. Many things are holding firm. Impaling Thrust. Okay, cool. Don't sus me. It was just a statement. Surely. Alright, we'll lose out on one status effect here, but I think that's okay. Impaling Thrust just to catch him, and... Okay, you know what? Hold on. I do want to test. We'll keep the current configuration with our triple status. I want to see if this works out nicely enough. And then if it doesn't quite, we can go with Impaling Thrust instead. Have you tried out Stormblade before? It makes weapon swings really fast. Yeah, I have tried out Stormblade. I like Stormblade, actually. I wish it had a little bit more range to it. Just a little bit. But it's really good for the FP, and the damage is good, too. Don't sus me when I'm close to the edge. Thank you, Adva. I will not approach you at all. For Gideon, I could probably do running R2s to catch him. Even running R1s, actually. Up close when their weapon and projectile both hit. Yeah, that's fair.
What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, she'll take the throne. America has high hopes for us, but we continue to struggle. Unto eternity.
We may have broken him. He just kind of like stood there for half of that. But I'm not going to complain. He died. Smooth like butter. Oh god, he's still yapping, chat. Somebody save me. Please. Alright, cool. Yeah, his HP just melted there. We had good bleed going, the poison and rot extra, so like even if he had gotten away, we'd still be getting damage off. Good combo, good combo. We didn't need Impaling Thrust anyways. Alright, last boss for base game, chat, and then we head over to Consort, and then we have a jolly old time with Consort. Because that's just how we're doing it today. No Ratabeast. Triple percent damage is nice for R1. Yeah, I agree. Consort? More like pissort. ESA. Good message. Long and hard tarnished. All of your messages are food. Oh, not the stagger sound. Okay, nice. He is dead.
Thy strength befits a crown.
Do we have? We do. I need to add, I think, the Scadu to the character as well. Hold, chat, hold. Good old ER tool, and give ourselves the full Scadu. Okay, good. Are we at Scadu 20? Yes, we are. Cool. Cheating indeed. Oh god, my eyes.
My loyal blade.
Let's watch the cutscene. Why not?
Champion of the festival. Both your deeds will ever
This is about to go horribly, by the way.
song.
It's been a hot minute since we fought Mr. Redaniel over here.
Now, the vow will be honored, and my lord brother's soul will return,
The Lord, brother.
so that he may be my consort.
This was certainly a reveal of all time. I wasn't paying attention to the lore at all, so like, this is a huge reveal for me, personally. For those paying attention, it was probably like, oh yeah, it was just for Dawn, I called it. It's cool though, the fight's just kind of mean. Oh, look at him. Prime form. You good, buddy? Yeah, he's okay.
Grant me succor! Grant me succor!
Oh, that was so mean. Say thank you for the 2 gifties. Was it 2 gifties? Yeah. For the gifty to Jim and the random one to the channel. Appreciated. Appreciated. That'll be the last sub you ever give because 69. Fair enough. Gift this. Is that Oklahoma natural gas that I see? Stupid fucking emote. It is amazing, yeah. Oh, that was so weird. I must have gotten clipped by his, like, foot hitbox or something. Very weird. Best emote find? Yeah, for real. It's just some company's, like, a logo or, like, a fake logo from a company. It's kind of crazy. Ooh, jeez. Thought you were going to do parries for PCR. Did I say that? I mean, I guess we can do parries. I do not remember saying we do parries, though. We could try some parries. It's been a hot minute since. Fernand goes from Promise Consort to Consort of Nicola. Does that mean the Tarnish is the only guest at the wedding? I guess so, technically. Weapon should be fast enough to get some R1s between. Just thought I would. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, this may go into phase 2. Yeah. Oop, I did that parry way too early. I thought he was going for the cross chop. My own bad. It looks like either way is fine though. Like we could do with parries, without parries. I don't know which one I'm liking more though. Kind of in between. We'll do it with the parries. Why not? Less chance for him to do stupidness. I can get him to do the gravity spins. Any gravity spins? Get this off first. Ooh, a little slow though. I could run in there, try to get the poison mist before he gravity spins towards me, and then he lands in the cloud. That'd be kind of funny. Or I could just do it beforehand. We'll do it beforehand. Okay. I can maybe go for an extra... Like, I want to get an extra hit off before the riposte if I can. I can maybe get an extra R2. I also want to make sure I don't take that riposte into the phase 2. Ah, yes, the R2, perfect. Good. Homie went for the same move 3 times. Uh-oh. Run! Run! Run, chat, run! He's coming after us. I got the nuke! Run! The nuke! Oh. Hope you remember that move. Oh, the stomp. I was ready for a slash. Yeah, I was ready for the slash. We'll do it again. Not a bad attempt. And at least remember how to dodge the long combo. Thank God. Easy pre-typed. Ooh, you know what we could do? Alright, we'll do this the long way to make it all fair, but hold on. Wait, no, not that. Oh, did I never grab... Hold? Just hold. We're going to the DLC, chat. The legitimate way. As soon as this elevator comes down. Waiting. Okay, there we go. Why? There's a talisman right at the beginning of the DLC. Yes, I know I can just spawn it in. Why not run over there? Why not run over there? This is technically how we do it anyways. If it's a luxury item, we have to go get it. Ew, it's Letta. Ew. Ew, chat, look. Letta. She does deserve a brother. Alright, cool. It's literally right here. If two-handed talisman wasn't as far away as it is, we could... Actually, well, no, it wouldn't even work. Because we're doing parries. Dagger talisman, we have to go through a whole noble for it. I ain't feeling that. One whole noble, yeah. Alright, cool. Blade of Mercy. That will probably replace this, actually. There we go. A little bit extra damage. Yo, Morrison, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I see maybe you're not. But at least it's the weekend, right? This man started with a non-parryable move. Dude, I wish you could deflect the meteors. Imagine. There's not much consecutive attack shit happening. Oh my god, we got a stagger. What the fuck? That's crazy. He died. Oh my god. Holy shit. Chad, I wasn't ready for any of that. What the fuck? What just happened? Is this real? Dude, he staggered, first of all, on a thrusting sword, and then he fucking... He didn't even move, actually. We just, like, parried him backwards towards the wall, and then he just died. What the fuck? Could somebody clip that whole fight for me, please? That's kind of insane. We did that at level 1, and, like, he just didn't, you know? Face skip at RL1 with thrusting sword is wild. Yeah, dude, for real. Alright, cool. Well, here's our cutscene to end the whole thing, gent. Who's ready? Maybe he was tired of life. Yeah, dude, he really was. That little extra damage from Blade of Mercy really made that difference, by the way. That's kind of insane. Let's go cutscene. Busy trying to clip. That'd be a good clip.
If we honor our part of the vow,
Wow, it's Mikola. Mikola does have good hair.
promise me you'll be my consort.
I'll give Mikola the hair. Good braids, good braids.
I'll make the world a gentler place.
Can't do it now, you're dead. Let's go. It was us. We did the murder. Alright, nice. I'm not gonna lie, chat. What time is it right now, actually? We maybe have some time for the proper final boss. I know, it's so anticlimactic. I don't like it. An emote redeem. Hold on. Not gonna lie, natural gas liquids, dude. The chat is nonsense. On God, not gonna lie. Oklahoma natural gas liquids. Think stop timer though? Okay, sure. We'll stop the timer. We'll consider that at 308. Sure. Do we really like gas? Apparently so. Oh, I should have changed the talisman, whatever. Unless. Oh, no. We could parry Radigan. We're doing this purely for funsies, chat. You know what? We're gonna parry Radigan. Fuck it. He gets really angry every time you parry him, but it's not too bad. You can deal with it. For the gigglies. Exactly. Didn't know you could parry him. You can. Let's remove bleed. True, actually, yeah. We could just do... We could do frost. Like, I'm not using the Sash of War, so, like, we could do... I picked up Hoarfrost earlier. Yeah, most people just don't bother with it. He's easy enough to, like, script without a parry. Can you redeem an RL1 fist? No. A fist weapon, sure. But not the actual fist. Oh, I feel like you can parry that one, but I'm just either late. That may have been a little bit late. You could definitely parry that one, I think. Yeah, he does not like the berries. He is very, like, anti... You can just parry me to death. Consort kind of does that too, but he's not as bad about it. Like, he doesn't do some, like, crazy move. He'll just hit you with fast swings is all. As he's standing up. Thank you for the timestamps, Hadva. I can always clip it later. There we go. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna hit this guy with a bunch of R1s. That looks like it's working pretty well to me. Come back. Let me R1 at you. Where'd you go? Oh. Oh. Good move. Welcome in, Carney. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well for you. Should get an Elven Stars here. Meh day at best. Sorry to hear it. Tried Raising Cane's, good but not worth $9 for a sandwich. Did you not just want to try like the chicken tenders? Or were you feeling a sandwich? Like sandwiches, that's fair, that's fair. I feel like for Cane's, it is very good. I do like it. A lot of it can be the sauce too. But I like the way they bread the chicken. It do be yummy. Yeah, you do miss out on the sauce. Not gonna lie, Cane's is bussin' on God. Thank you, Jeepa. Thank you. Alright, Chad, here we go. Now the proper ending. Now the proper ending. Okay, this is 308. What did we finish at? 316. Honestly, I'm gonna just keep the time. 316, it's fine. We did consort. We did 2 gods. Look, we did 2 gods, Jet. We're crazy. That was the Antspur Rapier. Very fun weapon, honestly. Fun for the poking. You don't have to play too, like, crazy optimal. The fact that you have an option to do triple status effects is very, very good. And yeah, the triple status effects on consort there with the parries was just kind of crazy. The fact that we like skipped his phase, essentially. It's insane to me. I've never had such an easy win against them. Alright, cool. Let's do equippy weapon grading. Yeah, he didn't do the nuke or anything. He just basically did like phase 1 moves all over again. And we killed him before he had a chance to do anything that's a phase 2 move. It's a little nutty. Okay, do that. Hello, piano. And there we go. Okay, weapon, Antspur. Oh wait, no, Antspur. Rapier. Reach, it's not quite great reach, but you are poking at them, so you won't feel like a drawback from the reach. For the most part, especially on a jump R2, it doesn't do that thing where heavy thrusting swords do, where they like go down into the ground. They actually just poke forward on the jumping R2, which is very, very nice. I'll give it, for just specifically reach though, it's like a 3.5 for me. Like Malekith, for instance, the phase 1, if you're trying to hit him and the weapon goes underneath his actual like shoulder hitboxes and it's trying to go towards where the legs are, those will miss just because the weapon doesn't have good reach. Moveset wise though, it is very versatile. We missed a few swings here and there on Mr. Base Game Radon because he's so big and he's got weird hitboxes. And all you're doing is really like poking straight forward. So I'll give it a 4 here. Some slashes in the moveset would really be helpful. But it's mostly just a poke moveset. Also, jumping NPCs can be an issue. Speed-wise, though, it's not quite a dagger, but it's basically next in line, being a thrusting sword. I'm giving it a 4. Our ones there at the end were very nice. And then poise-wise, it's nothing special. I think I'm going to give it a 2 for the poise. Like, it's got something going on for it. You can go for staggers maybe if you want to, but I would say it's not worth the effort. S-Stock and Noble's S-Stock have the sweeping heavies. Yeah, Noble's S-Stock was of a nice weapon. It seemed very versatile. This weapon, though, poise-wise, I'm going to say it's a 2. Like, you're not busting out this weapon for staggers. You're busting this out for damage. Let's see. Has the ability to have 3 status effects. Very good damage. Built-in rot is applicable to a lot of the game. Not many things will just be like high rot resistance in a bad way. Pretty fast. Pretty fast moveset. Though it's all pokes. And not much poise. But raw damage makes up for that. Cool. Antspur Rapier, chat. Antspur Rapier. It lost some points here on poise, but overall it's still pretty, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. You have to remember, weapon grading wise, anything that's like a 50 is mid, so this is above mid, which is good. Not bad.